Hey guys, welcome back to ED Figure Unboxing. If you're finding me for the first time, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the future content. And in this video, we're going to take a look at Figma number 352, Tracer from Overwatch. And I'm very happy and excited for the line. As a collector and a big time gamer, this figure is like a dream come true. Great move by Good Smile Company and Blizzard Entertainment. Hopefully the line can do well and we can eventually see more character. But honestly, don't see them do something big like Reinhardt, D.Va, or Winston. But hopefully we can see something like Hanzo, Soldier 76, Black Widow. Wait, did I say Black Widow? Sorry, Widowmaker, and maybe Reaper and McCree, right? But anyways, here's the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here is the back of the box. And that's not wasting any more time and bust this thing open and see what we got. Alright, so here we have the figures still in their inner packaging. Doesn't come with a whole lot, but I'm sure you have everything you need for Tracer. And let's check out the figure itself. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and as expected from Max Factory, the figure is really well done. Beautiful paintwork, amazing sculpt, and all that good jazz. It looks like it should walk out straight from the game. And let's take a closer look at the figure. I love the attention to detail as well. The logo, the flag, the translucent plastic, it looks beautiful. And in terms of quality control, I don't seem to have any issues. I do have some paint bleeding here and there, like for instance this little dot, but it's not too bad. And even if you do have some big issues, you can always shoot them an email. Good Smile Company has one of the best customer service in the toy industry. But anyways, let's check out the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. She can look up about this much, look down about this much, and you can turn her head no problem. And the shoulder is on a standard ball joint. You can move it down like that, so you can raise her arm up about this much. And you do have some shoulder swivel, some bicep swivel, you can curl about this much, and you do get the ball wrist. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much, bend backwards about this much, and you have some side-to-side movement. And all this part is on a softened material, so you won't have to worry about that hindering the articulation. And for the leg, you can kick up about this high, bend about this much, side-to-side pivot, and you do get a toe hinge. Oh, and one thing to note is that you gotta move the straps out of the way sometimes, like when you're opposing this. But anyways, I believe that's it for the articulation, and let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default expression, and I think it looks great. And then we get a smiling face, and it looks really good as well. And lastly, we get a confident smirking face when she's dashing and running, and this one is probably my favorite out of the three. And for the interchangeable hands, first off, we get a pair of display open hands, and these are very nicely painted and sculpted. And I like how the front and back of the hands has different color. It's really cool. And then we do get a pair of hands to hold any weapons you have. And next up, we get one left hand for this kind of pose. One right hand to hold the sticky bomb. And here's the sticky bomb. Fairly nicely painted and sculpted. Nothing too special here. And you can just make her hold it like that. Oh, crap. Wait. Is that how you hold it? Crap. Wait, where's the instruction paper? I need it. Okay, so you line it up like right here. Aha, there you go. Instruction papers. And lastly, we get a pair of hands to hold the twin pistol, of course, and these are very nicely painted and sculpted. I'll be reached 39 over here. Very nicely, oh fudge. Okay, I have to have another one. Very nicely painted and sculpted. And yeah, let's try these on. And here I have her assembled with the pistol, and it looks absolutely amazing. And I believe that's it for the accessories, and let's check out some action poses. Anyways, that was just some quick posing, and I hope you guys find it helpful. And after playing around with it, I give this figure a solid 10 out of 10. She looks great no matter what poses I put her in. It's pretty much perfect in my opinion, and that hasn't happened for a very long time. But anyways, let's jump straight into the size comparison. And for the size comparison, let us start with the Dragon Ball SH figure arts, and I think they look great together. Not that I'm ever gonna post them together, but looks cool. And next up, we have some SH figure arts Naruto figures, and I think they look pretty good together as well. And then we have some SH figure arts Street Fighters figures, and it's really cool that we're getting all these figures from video games. Some American IP SH figure arts. And then we have the Masco 112 Collective, which is the only domestic line I collect on a regular basis. And lastly, we have some recent Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I do highly recommend the figure. Like I talked about earlier, I give this figure a solid 10 out of 10. If you're a big fan of Overwatch and a toy collector, I don't see any reason why you will not want this. And the figure is really simple, but it just works. I think this is a great example of a good character design by Blizzard. All Good Smile Company had to do was to make sure it looks exactly like the in-game model, and I think they did a really good job. It's a home run for me at least. I know Figma is getting more expensive, but I think in this case it's not too bad, because you gotta think about it. They probably have to create a brand new mold. Sure, they're reusing some of the stuff, but I think a lot of the stuff here, they can't ever use it again. Unless they're going to make a color variant, which I highly doubt, but that would be really cool though. And we're paying for the high skill labor for the paint, and I imagine the Blizzard intellectual property is not that cheap. But anyways, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.